Something that I already know. You tell me I'm crazy, I got no self-control. Ooh. I'm healed and there's no saving my soul. Oh no, mama, I'm a time bomb and I'm ready to blow.
Hey guys and girls, this is Jim from The Next Unknown, lead guitar, and I was asked for to answer a bunch of questions for Eternal Scene Rising, so thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to kind of get the word out for my band a little further. And before I get started, I just want to say thank you for all your current support, all your support in the past. Without your guys' help, we wouldn't be where we are and wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. So it's super awesome. Please continue to show your love online, and we'll send it right back to you, okay? So let's get started. Probably either David and the Giant or Felurian. Now, none of those two things mean anything to you unless you came to our first show, because we haven't recorded those as of the time of this taping. Although we are going into the studio very soon to get those out to you all, so I cannot wait for you to hear them because those songs rip. We wanted to write a song that would serve as kind of an anthem to anybody who feels like they don't have a voice. It's so easy to lump somebody who suffers from some kind of mental illness. It's easy to lump them in the category of crazy, and honestly, it's not fair. I mean, it could be depression, it could be bipolar disorder, it could be multiple personality disorder, it could be an eating disorder like bulimia, anorexia nervosa, stuff like that. So we wanted to write an anthem for these people who ever felt like they've been marginalized, pushed to the side, put in a category of crazy, because everybody that I know personally in my whole life has dealt with some type of mental illness. It affects all of us. Even if you haven't been impacted by it, you know a bunch of people who have, I promise you. So that's kind of why we wanted to get crazy out there. We have a decent music scene there. Unfortunately, there aren't a whole bunch of different venues for us to play. Especially venues that will pay you to walk in the door to play music for them. So us, a few other bands, we're really kind of at the forefront of trying to build a better scene in Fayetteville, and that's one of the goals of The Next Unknown, is to make the Northwest Arkansas music scene flourish. We can't do it all ourselves. There are excellent bands out there, Jamie Lou and the Hullabaloo, who opened up for us at our show. They're doing it too. Just incredible bands putting forth incredible energy with a lot of raw talent, making something really cool in this area that needs it badly. Oh, look, it's our drummer, Travis Smith. Hi, Travis.
Oh, hello.
Travis, do you want to answer a question or two?
Are you doing your interview?
I am. Do you want to answer a question?
Is this the first duo one of it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Who was your biggest inspo, that's short for inspiration, as an artist?
Well,
Don't say Mark Wahlberg.
Prince. If we're talking artists that kind of pave their own way and do things their own way, and it's cool and fresh and incredibly talented.
Yeah, I dig it. I mean, I think that's excellent. I have a bunch of, I have a bunch of guitar gods that I worship. Brent Hines from Mastodon. I can't think of his name, damn it, but the guitarist from Spin Doctors, actually. Go back and listen to Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. Go back and listen to, what's that song that we play that we're about to go out and play right now?
Two Princes.
Go out and listen to Two Princes. The guitar solos in those songs, they're understated, but they are complex and they're genius. The dude is an absolute insane guitarist. Who else? Mikkel Akerfeld, Zach Wilde. Funny you should mention, Travis and I are actually backstage at a show right now for my party band, The Juice. That's our torn to shit logo. It looks better than that normally. But we just do a bunch of covers. We do a bunch of fun stuff. We play Spin Doctors. We play Bill Withers. We play Garth Brooks. We play did I just say Bill Withers? Stevie Wonder. So it's just a fun time. We've all been there. It sucks. You feel like you're in a swamp and you can't move. I know, right? Because I've definitely experienced that. But it does get better every time. Also, that is 100%. It always gets better. There's a downslope, but there's also an uptick. Get active. Go find a passion. Do something that you love, or sit down and play a video game. Do something that distracts you for a little bit until you can kind of pull yourself out of it. One of the best things that I do for depression and managing any kind of like frustration, anxiety, fill in the blank, is exercise. I'm a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for 5 years, and one of the best things that I've been able to deliver to all of my clients is not just a healthy body, but also a much healthier mind and mindset. So moving your body, this physical form was meant to move. It's the reason why your arms are so damn long and your legs have multiple bending points, right? This body's meant to move. So if you find that you're depressed, but you also find that you're lethargic and just kind of sit around a whole bunch, one thing might be leading to another. So get out in the sunshine, walk around a little bit, okay? Move your body. You do it with silence. You do it with open ears and an open heart. You do it by waiting until they are ready for you to give your thoughts. But first, let them just unload. Just let them let it all out, because they have a lot of pent-up things they need to get off their chest, and you, as being their friend, need to sit there and listen to them. I need to be there for them. All right? Boom. This question comes up a lot because rock bands are known for just like, I mean, more so you hear about that kind of shit in like the 80s, 80s, early 90s, Van Halen, just like doing a bunch of coke and trashing hotel rooms. But here's what I would say. What you do on your own time is your own damn business, nobody else's. However, when you are in a band setting, you are not just there for yourself. Other people are depending on you. And if this is a business, and that's how you should be thinking about it, then you're letting your business partners down by showing up getting sloppy shit hammered, okay? That's not a good way to do business. I wouldn't expect to, like I work in a gym during the day. Nobody would expect me to walk into the gym drunk as shit and try to, manipulate the machines and help people. You just don't do it. So absolutely party once you've had a good show, but make sure you don't start partying until the show is over. Nobody likes a sloppy drunk on stage. And if it were me and I was in a band with you, I'd probably kick your ass. I would be a pair of jorts.
Oh, like pants.
The South African jort.
the rare jort bird. No, if I could be any animal, I'd probably be a great white shark. I love sharks. Or I'd be a hawk. Hawks are rad. They're not like carrion birds that just fly down and peck a dead thing they didn't have to work for. They go hunt, baby. Talking about it's making me thirsty. Probably throw up a hand and give a big old high five and say, hell yeah, I'm not too worried about my future now.
You got twice as big.
Yeah. That's what he would go, you're huge.
Don't do it.
It is not going to be in your best benefit to be anti-social media. You absolutely have to start a social presence. That's just how the world works today. Everything is manipulated by these computers that everyone carries around in their pockets, okay? So you have to not only start a presence, but continue to build a presence on social media. The other thing that I would say is practice your shit. Be responsible with your instrument. Show up well practiced. You don't want to be the weakest link. Good old-fashioned elbow grease and drive and dedication. Putting the nose to the grindstone, doing the work when the work needs to be done, not when I feel like it, making shit happen, always staying on your game, and thinking 10 steps ahead of where we need to go next. If you could eat any one food for all of eternity, it would be pickles. They were just a black Levi's boot, leather. They go up to my ankle. They don't really have a name. I looked on the boots. They don't have any kind of name or anything like that. Just go to Levi's.com and look for their black boots, and those are the ones I was wearing. Listen, if we get the opportunity to tour in Florida, you better believe we're going to be there, okay? Hell, anywhere we can tour at this point, we're going to be there. So, very likely, help us.
Better chances if it's a beach.
Yeah. If there's a beach town, we will for sure be there. Actually, so the Next Unknown will definitely want to tour through Florida, but the Juice also is looking to tour through Florida. So you can go to thenextunknown.com, sign up for our email list there. You can go to listentothejuice.com, sign up for our email there, and you'll get to see one of the two bands, surely. Yo, Jamie Lou and the Hullabaloo, thank you so much for opening up for us for our first show at George's Majestic Lounge on the 18th of January 2020. What a killer show that was, and you guys really helped. You were professional as hell, which we value tremendously, and you helped to bring the crowd to an absolute roar before we got out on stage. Thank you. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for hitting that like button. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's cumulative. Every single person that smashes that like or subscribe on our YouTube, that's one step further to us achieving our goal. And like I said earlier, we couldn't do any of this if it wasn't for you, and we are doing it all for you. So thank you for doing what you're doing. All right, keep it up. So I want to give a shout out to soemo.uk.co, an emo and punk community. Make sure to go there, sign up for their email lists, get to talking with some folks, find out about shows, all that good stuff. And a huge thank you to Eternal Scene Rising, underground music from underground world. We really appreciate you guys reaching out. So thank you guys for jumping on to the Next Unknown bandwagon and digging what we're all about. And thanks for sharing us with your world.